Hey guys, just uh, just showing Ethan my new setup. It's hanging from the clothesline there. Got my catch bag.
I've got
Uh,
golf skis. I'm gonna set mine up on.
yeah, this is gonna be example of somewhat disturbingly bad shooting on my part, but we'll do our best. So I
Rolling
guess
on his live doing it, and he's like, I'll bet $5." He said you hit it in the first shot, and I'm like, Roland, now that you said that, I guarantee you I will miss it live. Guarantee I'll miss
yeah.
the first one live.
Well, and who knows? I mean, I've had some practice shots this morning, and I'm all over the place. But I just got the notification about our own live.
Oh
That's
wow!
how long it took YouTube to tell me that I was in a live.
Oh, it
So
took a whole minute, huh?
I've only been joined for however long it is. It took a
Yeah.
minute of live and 10 minutes of chat before for it to notice. Zach,
What's
hey
going
bro,
on, Zach?
I'm caffeinating.
Steven, what's going on, bud? Ronald, we got a special guest with us here today. I'm sure you can kind of hear him.
Hi.
What'd you get?
He's gonna
Eric, open here.
put me to shame.
Look, oh my goodness.
Hey
He got a
Taylor.
bulldozer. Look at this thing.
Oh, that's
It's
so
like
cool.
5 pieces.
I gotta put it together now. I want to put it together.
Yeah, you're
That
putting it
one's
together. I'm
gonna
not putting it together.
that one's gonna explode. All right,
Yeah, that's gonna explode.
I got my
Here's mine.
my Kinder Surprise, which you guys aren't allowed. Kinder Surprise, because you
No,
guys have
ours
the
is.
Kinder Joy,
Yeah, we got
which
Kinder
was Kinder's.
Joys.
It was Kinder's way of getting around the Kinder Surprise ban. I was like, we've banned Kinder Surprise. They're like, we'll give you Kinder Joy then. They're exactly the same. Ha ha.
Yeah.
See, and you get better toys in Kinder Joy. Look at that. That's awesome. I
What's
don't
the
even want
odds?
you to shoot that.
What's the odds we both get a car?
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna open mine.
If you get a car,
Let's
that's
get
gonna be
this.
epic.
Let's see what this is. Okay, there we go.
Donald says, "What's up, young man?"
Of course, this is sticky because it's kind of warm here, and I've had it
Yeah,
sitting on the table waiting for this live for a little while. So
yeah,
I'm
mine's kind of
using
sticky too.
moist. Plus Kinder Egg, breakfast of champions, right?
Oh yeah. See, this is what ours. It looks like chew chocolatey. Yeah.
It looks like two chocolatey balls.
Yep. With some white cream. So
Chocolatey balls in a goop.
yeah,
It's like a really bad version of a cream egg, Cadbury's
yeah.
cream egg, which is, oh my god, that's so sweet. Oh
Definitely got your
yeah,
sugar content for the day.
man,
How the heck you put this thing together?
I'm gonna be wired. It's just gonna be impossible for me to hit anything just because I'm gonna be like, oh god, it's like I had a massive sugar hit.
Leon asks how you are, Eric.
I'm doing good. How are you
Can
doing,
do
Leon?
the other half. The other half, Leon.
Robert.
Just in
Chad.
time to see me. Just in time to see me have the breakfast of champions, Leon.
Yeah, I'm not eating that mess. I'm gonna let Eric have that.
No, you
Hop
have
him up
to.
on sugar.
No, you have to eat it.
Oh, come on.
That's part of the. I thought that was part of the challenge. If I didn't think that was part of the challenge, I wouldn't have eaten chocolate for breakfast, would I?
Well, I mean, I don't even like
No.
chocolate that much.
Well, I don't care.
Okay, where's the spoon at, Eric? Oh, this is gonna be
Get one of
terrible.
those. Get one of those salty chocolate balls.
If I gag on
Put
camera,
it in your mouth and suck it.
oh, this looks just
My
look at it.
chocolate salty balls. Oh, it looks so disgusting. It's so good.
If I run off this, just Eric, you keep them entertained for a minute because I don't know. Ooh.
All right. Yeah, it is a bit on. Is he okay? Eric, is he? Did he survive?
Yeah.
Oh, oh my God.
Okay, that was
Oh
horrendous.
my God.
Never ever again.
Right. I feel really bad now.
That was bad.
I got a koala.
Oh no, you can't kill the koala.
Oh no. I don't want to
Oh,
kill him. He's really cute. He's got a little detachable head. I'm sure his head will come clean off. It's really not good.
you're gonna
Oh,
behead the
they're, pro-
koala live on YouTube.
they're
Ugh.
protected wildlife. Like, I can't shoot a koala. Not live on
Yeah,
YouTube.
you're liable to
Sends the
have
wrong
the
message.
whatever the equivalent of the game warden is down there on
I'll
you.
have, I'll have the rangers out going,
Rangers, yeah.
you're using your Shanghai to shoot indigenous wildlife.
There you
All
go,
right. I
Tom.
think I'll have him look at
God,
me
that
as
was
I'm shooting him. Look at
horrible.
that.
There you go.
See,
It's
he's
all stuck
really
in my
cute. I don't really want.
flavor saver, and it's like,
I know. That's too cloying for morning. Just so you know, guys, I bought a 3-pack of these. So because it was cheaper than buying like 2. It's just like
We got
yeah,
2 6 packs.
yeah. I got 2 6-packs.
I know, just because you're obsessive and because you
Yeah,
have
I am
children.
obsessive.
But
You know,
yeah, so I've got this guy, but I also have.
we'll put them on the piece.
I'm just going to show you the other 2. I am going to do Mr. Koala unless someone votes otherwise. But I also have Mr. Froggy, who
Oh,
is boring. Okay, he's
Yeah,
boring. I would
he
be
deserves
happy
to
to
be
shoot
shot.
him. He deserves to be shot. The thing is, he's only in 2 pieces, so I need to use something that's going to actually break him. Hey, Rob.
hi. Hey, Rob.
And then I also have a little monkey boy. Monkey. Who's a bit like the koala, but he hangs onto a tree as well. And I don't know whether I should shoot him. He's kind of ugly.
Hi.
And it's a bit like shooting a person, really, because
That's
it's
Rob.
just a monkey. There you go.
Yeah,
So there he is. And
look.
he hangs on a tree.
Okay.
So I don't know which one to shoot really, but I'm thinking I ought to go by the rules
You can,
and shoot the one that I opened live, which is the koala. Feel bad about it.
yeah, I don't feel
I
bad
feel
for
bad.
blasting this car.
All right. Well, okay. If everyone's going to forgive me, Mr. Koala's going to get it. Okay. He's
I'll
cute.
forgive you.
I'm going to go and hang him up. He may be at a little bit of an angle because I got nothing I can put him on. So I'm just going to get a little piece of string here.
I thought about stringing mine up, but I think I'm going to set mine up on golf tees.
Yeah, that would work much better if I had somewhere I could put it, but I can't risk ammo flying anywhere around here. So
yeah,
I'm gonna put him. I'll work it out. Let's just
Steven said hi.
put that there.
Steven.
As
I was going to
everyone
say how my
knows, Eric.
bulldozer went together.
Eric's famous. He's a famous slingshot shooter. All right, I'm gonna
Rex,
go.
what's
I'm gonna
going
go.
on?
Hey Rex, you missed me shoveling chocolate into my mouth at 9 o'clock in the morning.
And me almost puking.
Not good.
Yeah, it's the best
Oh
part.
yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. We
had
had
to
a good start. We
had to
nearly
get some
made
sweet
Ethan
tea to
sick.
wash it down.
I want to show you how my bulldozer goes together. Got the
I
base
Or
of the
will you
bulldozer.
show him while he hangs his up?
What's that one? That's another truck or something. Oh, bulldozer.
Got a
That's
car.
it.
And then the top of the bulldozer
And I
goes
got
on it like
I
that.
got indigenous wildlife, right? I
Yeah,
mean, you guys got like vehicular destruction. I get to kill some poor little chlamydia infected koala.
This goes
All
on the
right,
front wheels.
I'm gonna go and hang him up, and then we can continue chatting.
All right. I'll keep everybody busy while you hang yours up, and then I'll set mine up afterward. Rex, did you get done with your mowing? Okay, you gonna go set them up? That'll work. Ugh. I'm telling y'all, that thing is horrendous. I don't know how anybody could eat those. Goodbye foot. Ugh. Good deal, Rex. Bushcraft, I am going to shoot this little, I can't remember if it's an X-Wing or a Y-Wing I got from your Shoot Your Eye Out at ACC. It's a little 85 millimeter frame. I've been shooting it a little bit today. Yeah, I don't blame you, Zach. I ain't no way I would eat those.
Okay, so he's not. He's hanging upside down just there. You can hopefully
Yeah.
see. As the best I could do is he's dangling in a very un-koala like way from his arse, basically. That's so. So we'll see.
What's going on, Mikey?
I'm at 10 meters.
And
So this will be entertaining. I am not going to count my shots because I don't really want to be embarrassed by counting into double figures. I'm going to be mainly because
it's not going to
I
take you
can't
that
count.
long.
I can't count to 10. So, and I'm also yeah, Mikey. I'm shooting tubes, man. I've got literally. This is literally like new challenge, new frame, new elastic, new pouch. I have no experience with any of this. This is a new type of pouch, tubes on a different frame, a frame I've never used before, and the only thing that's consistent is 8mm ammo that I've used before. So anyway, Ethan, you can go first, man, because then you can prove to me how you just killed it in one. And then Eric can kill his in one.
Let's see if I can even get it where you can see.
Yeah, I should get mine kind of lined up as well because he's really small. So let's.
Eric, can you point at mine?
Do my best.
Can you see that?
Damn, this is hard. Oh, hang on.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting.
There you go.
All right,
I'm
Eric,
getting there.
good. I honestly couldn't even see it until he pointed at it. So
don't shoot the child, Ethan. Don't shoot the child.
I won't shoot the child. All right, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, I missed.
Okay, you missed. Haha.
I know I would.
All right, I'm gonna have a little go with.
Busted him that time.
Did you blast him?
I blasted him.
I can't see him.
Well, put him back on there. That ain't good enough.
Send Eric to collect him.
Eric said it didn't even bust it, so I must have just barely touched it. So he's putting him back on the tee. We're gonna launch him into oblivion.
Well, Al, yes, I am in Australia. Okay, I'm gonna have a little pop at Mr. Koala. Mr. Koala. He's hanging up there using tubes. This is going to be interesting.
Oh my word!
Miss. That was a miss.
I'm missing too. I can't hardly see the thing, and I'm shooting into the sun.
I think I get this impression that you're just doing this on purpose to make me look good, Ethan, or look less bad. Oh, it's a real competition, isn't it? Actually, we're like racing each other now. It's kind of.
Yeah, we are, because I am shooting terrible.
I'm gonna go get my trophy.
Oh, I'm shooting really like I have no idea what I'm doing with these tubes. They're all over the place. I don't even know where my sight is meant to be on here. It's certainly not on the tip of the fork.
I'm shooting high. Oh, no wonder. This is the 85. Hold up. I'm using a 90 acre point. Hold up just a second.
Yeah. What's the Unifox? Is it 80?
84?
Is it 84? Geez, no wonder I'm way off.
That's way better.
Okay.
All right. 1 second. Oh my
I'm
God.
still way off. This is going to be amusing. Like I just grabbed the first frame and I thought I've never shot tubes, and Mikey sent me a load of tubes, and I'm going to cut some up and put a new pouch on it and new frame and new everything. And now I'm like a new shooter. It's like noob. It's great. I've got all the thrills of a new hobby.
All right, we'll bring that back. parts of it go out towards the road, Eric. They probably never find that.
Okay, I'm getting closer. I'm getting much closer to little fat ass koala there. Gosh, you're dropping me ammo everywhere.
Okay, this is
Yeah.
all we got left.
That's yours, is it?
Yeah, that's
And
all that's
that's all
left.
that's left of yours. Oh, good job, man.
Yep.
Well done. Do you
All right,
hear
Eric,
the
here's your
enthusiasm in my voice there? Well done, Ethan. Well done for beating me. Well done for destroying yours. When I see, what I'm worried about now is that I'll actually hit mine, but the ammo will bounce off because I'm using these tubes and it's going so slow. I have a feeling that
Rondacious, what's
Mr.
going on, brother?
Koala will just laugh at me. He'll just be like, ha ha ha,
Yeah.
loser, or something like that. Yeah. Let's have another go. Let's see. No, man, I'm shooting all over the place with these things. Yeah, nearly. Chucking. Rondacious, good to see you. This is laughable. Okay, hang on. Oh, he's getting closer. I just don't really know what I'm doing with these things. I don't even know whether I've attached them right, and I have no idea what I'm doing with tubes. Man. It's just. I keep telling myself it's just elastic. Oh, that was close. Oh,
That was very
tell you
close.
what, this koala is properly terrified now. He's like, geez, not only have I got a nutter shooting at me, he doesn't know what he's doing.
Did you put yours right beside the catch box? Well, move it
Oh man, if I could just hit a barn, it would be great. So you guys, just so you know, you dialed in to watch a dysfunctional pom in Australia fail to hit a plastic koala in a catch bag. Oh, it was just under his butt. I tell you what, this is fun though. I must admit, this is more fun than. I mean, you can see my destroyed wiffle ball hanging down the side of the catch bag there. That's been quite fun. Wiffle balls are my favorite target at the moment.
I'm gonna swap back to a 90 mil frame.
Oh, he's so close. Well, I might have to swap frames as well, mainly because if I can dial in, I need something with a bit more oomph. I really feel like this ammo is just going to bounce off Mr. Koala. Plus the wind's picked up, as you can see, blowing my camera.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so close. I'm determined to hit him with this frame because it's all new to me. Yeah. It's all good, Bushcroft. I do what I can, brother, to make everyone look good. Yeah, this is not something that I'm particularly comfortable with right now, but we'll get there.
Right, give me another one of them eggs.
I'm just gonna start hurling steel downrange as fast as I can, and work on the machine gun theory. If I throw enough steel down there, it'll hit something.
Look at this one Slate just got.
Yay! I got him!
Good shot.
I got him! I think he flew off over the neighbor's fence, actually. What have you got there?
Look at this,
God,
okay?
That's a big shot.
Watch.
Wow.
It climbs the rope.
Oh, you can't shoot that, man.
No.
No, you can't shoot that. That's too awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Although what you could do is you could attach it really tightly and then just shoot the rope. And every time you shot the rope, he'd climb up. Ah. All right, I'm going to go and see if I can find the bits.
Hi.
Grab me another one of them. I want to shoot another one.
You can eat the next one too.
I'm not eating that crap. I ain't doing it. I ain't throwing up again. That's disgusting.
All right, I'm not going to win any prizes. I think how many shots did it take? About 12 or something. But he did explode into a million
he
pieces.
exploded. Yep, you officially killed the koala.
His little head came off. His body split into many pieces. and his tree got snapped in half. So I obviously smacked him right in the middle, which is good. So I missed, and then just got dead center. So that's good. I don't know. I'm tempted to go and hang Mr. Frog up. Shall we go and hang Mr. Frog up?
Yeah, Slate's grabbing me another one. I'm gonna set it up and shoot it with a 90 mil frame. I've been shooting 90 so much lately. That 85 was throwing me off something fierce.
Well, I think everything was throwing me off with that tubes, the pouch, the frame, but not unpleasant. I mean, it was an interesting experience.
You had decent speed out of that too. That wasn't terrible.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm quite impressed. I could probably get a little more out of it because this is still got another 4 inches till it's maxed.
That's the cool thing about tubes. You just go, you know.
Yeah. So that was cool, man. I'm going to practice with that. Which frame shall I use? We'll have a vote, people. Which frame shall I use for the frog?
The dragon,
I got to use the dragon. The dragon. Okay.
Yeah. You got to try out that new frame. You got to break it in.
Gonna hang up Mr. Froggy.
You showed us? Yeah. I got another one.
Well, let me have that booger thing. That thing's ugly. Let me have it.
It's
adorable. This is what we're going to shoot this time. Look at that ugly little thing. Slate says it's cute. The gift from Adam and them. That's what I've been shooting a little bit more here lately. We'll put that one on the pen.
Okay, let's get my ugly mug out the frame and there's Mr. Froggy. So this my dragon's banded up with really well. Yeah, my dragon's banded up with precise 5.5 short draw 20 to 12, 18 to 12. I can't remember. Anyway, this is also going to be interesting.
All right, here we go. Let's zoom this bad boy back in.
Oh, that was a lot closer. I should have been using this one from the start.
All right, let's see if I can make out where it is. It's about. Whoop.
Oh, I think I clipped his leg. They're just invisible in the grass, aren't they? It's just like this tiny little thing.
Oof. Oof.
Did you just destroy it? First shot.
I did.
Oh, God. You know what? I might just go. I might just leave you to it. Oh, I'm so close. I am so not used to shooting targets at around 25 mil. I'm still dialing myself into 40 mils.
Nothing
there
but
he is.
Boom.
3 shots, man. I managed to get that with them. Froggy's dead. Froggy has been bisected with the dragon.
That's yeah.
My dragon had the froggy.
All right.
What was left? Froggy's dead. What have I got left? Oh, I think I've got a shall I shoot Monkey Boy? Monkey Boy. He's a monkey. Let's make him up here.
Leon, yeah, that's the aluminum, the solid one.
I hate these little trees. What's going on here? Is he meant to go around here? What's a kind of awkward position, Mr. Monkey? What are you trying to do? Why am I talking to a Kinder Surprise toy? God, I'm literally losing my mind. For what it's worth, everyone, this is the first time I have had Kinder Surprise egg since 1990.
I've never had one. Never had one. We used to get the Wonder Balls until some kid choked on one, and
that's it.
We don't get
and
those
then they
anymore. But
banned them.
I never even heard of these until Hunter started this challenge. I was like, what in the heck's a Kinder Egg? Little monkey.
He's gonna get it. The reason he's gonna get it is because he looks really entitled on his tree there. It's like
Yeah,
he's
he does.
look at his jaunty pose. It's like, I shall hug my tree. You cannot shoot me. I am a monkey.
Blasted.
Whereas Mr. Koala was hanging on his tree, like, don't shoot me. This guy's like, nah, nah. So I'm gonna blast him. That dragon is indeed sick, Chad. It's beautiful. It's just very lovely, and I have had some success with it today. Like, took me God knows how many shots with this ridiculous child's toy. um, but with this 3 shots, okay, so that was pretty good for me. Let us have a go at Mr. Monkey. I'll go and hang him up, and we'll see how we go.
Get it there. Yours is hard to see. That it's yellow. It's like right here, but I can't even hardly see it with my eyeballs, much less the camera. I was expecting camera balls. Oh God. Yeah, Chad, that thing's disgusting. I can't know. Oh, that was close, Eric. You can get it. I know you can. Oh, just to the left, bud. Are you pushing?
Oh, I can hear it. I can hear stuff going on.
Yeah, he's shooting. He's getting
I'm
close.
gonna wait. I'm gonna wait till Eric hits his.
Oh,
He's
just
doing a
over,
good
bud.
job. Fork shooter, good to see you.
Fork shooter, what's going on, Mr. TV? How you doing? That's my buddy right there.
Well, I don't know, Taylor. You first go pinch grip. I'm not a great believer in being too concerned about that sort of stuff. I'll be honest. I just think, get what's comfortable. If you've got something that's comfortable and it works, the chance of you fork hitting it is much reduced, I think. People will argue with me, but I haven't fork hit a single frame of mine. I have multiple fork hits on frames, including a really, really tasty fork hit on this prime fork drop shot.
Yeah,
You see that there?
Talking about fork hits. Look at my frame.
Oh, you can't.
That's
Eric
a
can zoom
killer.
in, bud.
Oh, what are you doing, boy?
Long draw. Long draw.
You just smacking it on a tree root or something. But this wasn't even me. This was my mate did that, and I've got another frame that's got like 3 or 4, fortunately clay fork hits, but that was my missus with clay. Like, I've never touched wood. I've never fork hit a frame. So even this one, I was mainly worried about how narrow the curve was here, how between the forks it's not very deep, but
Yeah.
it's so I haven't had a problem with it, and I haven't had a problem with the prime fork either, which is similarly flat in the forks. Yeah, Mr. TB, you missed my live overexcitable unboxing yesterday. I had some sling mail. I got this beautiful piece from Harley.
Oh, you got it.
Lovely. He got it.
He
Good
got
on
it.
you, man.
Pieces. He got it.
Yeah, but Leon, you've got so many frames, man. So many frames. Sooner or later, you're going to hit one of them, right?
Yeah. Well, if it's, I mean, you hit it though. That's all that matters.
Is he? He's struggling to find the pieces now.
Well, he did knock it into pieces. It's whole, he said. Bring it here and we'll show him. But he's using a really, really light taper.
Yeah, I got some fancy pens, bushcraft, says Leon. Oh, cool, it
Still in the
survived. I'm glad the digger survived. Yeah, yours was. Yours just exploded.
40
I think
over and come with that picture and
there
show
was
him how
like
you're shooting.
half a diff left of yours. That was it. I was like, oh, is this the rear axle, or is
That's a great shot, bud.
this is a wing mirror?
All right. So this is how he's shooting now. He's shooting long draw. I don't know if anybody's seen him shoot
Really?
that way yet. But
Long draw.
oh, he hit the 40.
Good job, man. That's awesome.
Just under it.
Butterfly kisses yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the way you said that. It's like, yeah, it's kind of par for the course. Yeah. That's all right. All right. There you go. I've hung Monkey Boy up. So I had success with the dragon, but I'm wondering, I'll switch to my drop shot. I'm going to switch to my drop shot. Ooh, there it is. And we'll
Zach
see how
said
we
you
go with
shoot
that.
long draw better than he does. You got more practice at it, though. Tell him if he'll practice it, he'll get good at it. You know?
Yeah.
All the way up.
Yeah.
I took
Yeah, he did.
started within like the first hour I was drilling the 25.
That's 25 mil.
That has not done much for my confidence. I think
He's
Zach and I should just give up now, and it's the younger generation is gonna outpace us always.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, this drop shot's banded up with precise 0.4, I think. I know, sniper sling 0.4, yellow. So we'll see how this destroys the monkey, the mocking monkey. If I can hit mocking monkey, he will be mocking no more. So. Ooh,
I don't know about. Yeah, you got close. Oh, that's so close, and that's not a 25, Eric. That's a 15 mil.
Ooh, mocking monkey is about 10 mil wide and about 25 mil high. So this is going to be interesting. Boom! Second shot. There he goes. He's a dead monkey. 2 shots.
Good shot. You want to go to the school of Rooster. Rooster's not that good, Leon. A lot better. What in the world was that? Did you hear that?
Right. I have successfully destroyed all 3 of the Kinder toys. They are in pieces.
Oh, yeah.
The mocking monkey is bisected. He has 1 arm, 1 leg, and no poop hole. So, yes. His poop hole has been separated. He's done for. Mr. Frog is boring, but he was only in 2 pieces anyway. Yeah. And the tree has been smashed, and so yeah.
This is what I had left for my 2.
Yeah, nothing.
Nothing.
It's just like I mean, mine did survive. They
Yeah.
kind of got nicks and dings on them, but they did actually survive. I can rebuild them and shoot them again.
Like right here, right in here is about where mine was. It's kind of like right in here. That kind of tree line out there to the left, where those trees are about. It's well, I call it overgrown area over there. They're about 8 foot, 7, 8 foot tall bushes. I seen part of that, so it is gone.
What's that? That must be like what 30, 35, 40 yards, maybe a
I
bit
would
more.
say, I
Yeah, and it's difficult to
it's at
see.
least
It's difficult to tell. I mean, like
it
this
is.
shot of me, it looks like my catch bag is like 100 yards away, but it isn't. It's 10 meters. So
Than they actually are.
I got my I got a little wiffle ball up there now. I've run out of Kinder Destruction, so I'm just going to take a few shots at the old wiffle, the old blue wiffle. Oh, nearly.
You can get more if you want me to. It's up to you. Y'all can open them and see what's in them, and if y'all don't want to keep them, I'll shoot them. You know I will.
You shoot the bulldozer.
Well, put him up over there. I'll
You're
shoot
not.
it. I don't care.
You're so destructive. It's like open them all, Eric. Open them all because I want to destroy them. Woo!
Got one of
Yep.
them before anybody. The
Yeah, I
first, second,
know.
third place kids won
I
those.
saw, man. They were super cool. I've seen them. I've seen them advertised. And they do look pretty cool. I like the way they've redesigned the
Yeah.
clips, a bit more like the Scout X.
Zach wants to know how happy or how pumped you were that I brought home a trophy from ACC.
Very.
Show him yours. You got yours out here. He's wanting to show everybody his.
Yeah,
That's his from last year,
That's my first
yeah.
one.
and then this is the one he got this year.
Okay, different question, Eric. How pumped are you that
Well,
you've got 2 trophies from ACC and your dad's only got 1?
not really. Very.
Yeah, that's the one. Ah,
I was like, you could, as long as you go and you shoot well, you'll probably always bring home a trophy. But I don't always have to bring you to get a trophy, so you better watch how you say, you know.
that's true. That's true. But then it won't be long, man. And he'll be driving his own stick shift up there, and that'll be
Yep,
the end of it.
yep,
And you'll be like,
yep. That'll be the end of
oh,
it. I'll never get
now
another trophy.
now
He'll
I
be
can't
doing,
catch him up.
no,
So enjoy
he'll
it.
be.
Enjoy it while you can.
Yep. I told him he'll be 13 in 2 years. He's 11 now, and then he's got to shoot with the men. I told him I've got about 5 more years to get me a first place trophy, and then it's all over with.
And then it's all downhill from there.
Yep.
Boom. Yeah,
Another one.
I am
What's in it?
loving shooting these little wiffle balls. They get very excitable when you smack them hard.
Those things are fun. I'm trying to do like Mikey and break this 40.
I haven't got any of those any of the wasp spinners, any of the kind of hard plastic ones. All mine
Did
are
you get another?
that.
He
Did you
got
get
another
another one? What did you get
bulldozer.
in there? Is that another digger?
I got
Awesome.
2 now.
Well,
I'm
now,
cooking nothing for today to shoot.
Yeah, go put that one
yeah.
on.
So
So you definitely got to destroy it.
now you can realistically destroy one because you'll
Yep.
still have one left, or you could put
Yep.
one on top. Yeah, that's it, Zach. We do like to smack our balls in public, mate. Do you notice how I said that with a completely straight face as well? Yes, absolutely. This is what we like to do. Oh, yeah.
Like, folks, where did that thing go?
I am
That goes
I am
so
wondering
hard.
Oh,
if my ideal frame size has changed. It's weird.
You thinking you may be a 90 guy?
yeah.
No, I've always thought I was a 90 guy, and I'm beginning to think maybe I'm in like an 85.
Yeah.
I know it sounds like very little, but it just feels like I still think it's because I have less weight in my face, and so I'm anchoring a little harder into my cheekbone. I don't have as much padding, and
Need
that's
that thing.
making just that tiny amount of difference.
Yeah.
Leon, 75 to 95. Yeah, at the moment, Leon, I'm 85 to 105. So I really just I don't
That is
I
the
have so many different widths, and I just adapt depending on what I'm shooting. But it'd be nice to have it'd be nice to know what my
yeah.
width was exactly, you know. Pick or fork. I have not. You shoot a 95, Ethan?
Short draw. That's all I shot. Mostly was 95.
Right. Okay. Taylor's 85 to 98. That's so random, man. Why didn't you just say I'm 83 to 96 and a half?
He said,
Ah, okay. Leon, two away from 100, man. I think I'm on something like 76 now, which surprised me, given that I don't make any content and I don't really try and get subs. But there we go. I only do this YouTube thing so I can hang out with you guys. It's like really, I'm not interested in monetizing. I'm not interested in fulfilling content expectations or feeding the algorithm.
grass.
Yeah, but like, why aren't you shooting back towards your house? That would be
Well,
much
I
more
mean,
sensible. And then, you know,
what much more sensible. What do you think, Slate? Should we move the catch box over here and shoot at the house? No.
yeah. Turn around, turn around. Get Eric running backwards and forwards in front of the house,
Yeah.
and and your lovely wife can just watch with horror from the front window as you take pot shots at a tiny Kinder toy with a moving meat shield.
Yeah.
Oh
No, I don't think
no,
that would
man.
work.
Yeah, I think there'd be divorce papers in the offing there, wouldn't there? Yeah, it's pure sugar gloop with a couple of chocolate balls floating in it. I don't. I really don't see the point of that Kinder Joy thing. Kinder Egg I get, but even that was too sweet. I'm feeling a bit sick from eating that one for breakfast. But it was part of the deal, man. So, can you guys even see my target? Oh, there it is. Yeah, you did well, brother. I'm proud of you. Taking one for the team.
I used to get Rusty.
I tried to eat it for your entertainment.
I used to get Rusty a new snack.
Rusty didn't get it. I didn't want Rusty to get it because it's chocolate, son.
Yeah, not good for poppers.
Nope.
What's everyone shooting today?
I'm shooting this right now. I'm thinking about swapping back to this 85 and see if I can get on with it. Now that
see
I'm through with
if
that
I can learn
challenge.
to speak.
Yeah.
Easy for you to say.
I can't English today.
I can't English most of the time, man, and I am English. So there you go.
Dave, what's going on? I'll be looking for that, bro. I've been kind of waiting on you to post up something. Be pretty cool to see what you got.
Slingburger.
I think
Yes, good. Good
I think
morning
the
to you,
coolest thing
sir.
about this is, we talk to all these guys down here in chat, and there's some of them we don't even know what they look like or what they sound like, or if they have an accent or anything like that. And it's pretty cool to actually get to see some of these guys like Chad and these newer Robert and those guys, making content now, so we can actually a face and a sound with the name and stuff.
Yeah, that's what I like. So Taylor's been shooting 1/4 inch with his Yeti. Slingberger's been picking mushrooms. What kind of mushrooms, man? Christian, hey brother. You missed the crazy Kinder challenge that we just done. Eric's been destroying pickup trucks or diggers or something, and morale's nice, Slingberger. Yeah, look at his little digger. He got 2 of them, so he's been shooting them. Ethan's been destroying everything he points at a sling at, sending bits of plastic off into. So there are small pieces of non-biodegradable material scattered throughout the Tennessee countryside, courtesy of Ethan.
Yep.
And I've been failing to hit things with this because all new excitement with wibbly wobbly raspberry lolly tubes and a little red frame that I'm not used to, which is very, very narrow. Had a lot more success with my second Kinder toy with my new dragon. That was 3 shots, and then I wiped the smile off an annoying monkey's face in 2 shots with my drop shot. So I'm not entering any of those into the competition. They were all just for shiggles, really. I don't really want to compete. This was all for a laugh.
I didn't really care about competing. It's more or less just kind of bringing awareness to Hunter's channel and stuff like that. I didn't really care about getting in the drawing for the frame and stuff. Not that I don't want one of Hunter James's frame. Hunter makes some awesome frames.
I didn't even realize that there was a draw for a frame. That's how totally not in touch with the competition aspect I was. I was just like, this sounds like a laugh. Everyone's doing it, and I did none of the juggernauts because I'd only just started shooting, and I think you guys were already on Juggernaut 8 or something when I started shooting. So
well, we're gonna get that back rolling here really soon.
Yeah, I'll definitely do Juggernauts this time round when it starts up because
it's kind of hard to do all that in the wintertime and all that, because like Andy, he's up in Maine, he's liable to have to wade through a foot of snow to go out and shoot to do one, and it's not really fair to him, to make him try to do this.
He's also shooting some heavier bands on a bigger frame, and
he's a little guy, we don't want him getting buried in the snow out there,
Oh, bless. So what's going on? Oh, look at them all getting excited about ECST. Stop it, guys. Stop talking about ECST. I can't go. I'm not able to go. Stop talking about it.
Yep.
And nor can Christian. Christian can't go either.
Did y'all hear me? You heard? I think you went back and watched it anyway. I was talking about the knife that Eric won from, or that he didn't win it. Bill Hayes gave him this knife at ACC.
Wow.
All right, show it.
Gifted by one of the masters, man. That's awesome.
Look at this chonker.
Gee, what are you going to be? Are you going to be?
This is a 90 millimeter frame. That's a full size.
What are you going to be using that for, man? That's like
he's going to look at it. That's
all
he's going to be
killing dinosaurs with it.
But I've got. Look,
that's a machete. What the?
And look how thick it is.
Man, it's like some sort of. It's like a cleaver. It's like some sort of epic. No, that's enormous. It's about 4 mil thick.
It's huge. That's a 9.5 on it right there.
Oh my god, that's insane.
I mean, it's freaking huge. It's got a handmade sheath and everything with it.
Yeah, what's wrong with just giving him a useful multi-tool pocket knife? That'd be a lot more useful for him. We'll give him something. We'll give him something he can disembowel a lion with.
That was Mike Graham's personal knife. I don't know if you know who Mike Graham is.
I don't, but
Yeah.
but
Matt Graham.
the context is almost irrelevant given the size of the thing.
Yeah, I told him he's
Wow.
gonna hang that up on the wall and look at it.
That's literally his Crocodile Dundee knife. No, mate, this is a knife.
Yeah, this is a knife.
That's the one, Taylor. Nice one, man. Yeah.
100%. That's a knife, you know.
Boom.
I am shooting all over the place today. I've been making too many frame swaps.
Can you guys even see? Can you even see the target in my catch bag? I don't know. I mean, because I'm really excited when I smack it, but if no one can see it moving, it's a bit pointless, really.
You gotta open
tiny
the
blue
door
blob.
before you hit it, gun. Eric just full sprinted into the freaking door like. He's like, "Oh, I gotta open this," you know.
Awesome.
Oh. The joys of kids.
Man, good to hang with you both. I'm super stoked that we got to do this. I really wanted to shoot with Eric. I really wanted to like see his enthusiasm and yeah, like I said, I watched the videos and just from ACC and watching him get his trophy and seeing him shoot and stuff. It's like super proud of it. We're just talking about what an awesome dude you are, Eric. We're bigging you up, brother. Bigging you up on live on YouTube.
Yeah. Not telling what you want to tell me.
When, if I'm being honest, when Matt was calling out the men's who won the men's,
Did think if you could have seen my face, if there would have been a camera on my face when he said my name, it was like, what?
Huh?
You know, it was like, because I knew I was behind coming off that woods course. I knew it. I knew I was behind, and I was like, you know, if I've got a shot at this at all, I've got to do good on this speed shoot. And I did pretty good on the speed shoot, but I was like, I don't know if it's enough, you know. And it barely was, but it was.
Well, I didn't realize until I watched the videos back that that's all it was just the 2 woods course and the speed shoots. And I was like, oh, I would have done okay in the woods course, not amazing, but okay. But I would have totally fluffed the speed shoot.
Yeah.
Like I would have made Linda look like a god amongst men, right? I would have been I'd have been like 1 minute to hit the first target, and then everyone had gone right time. I'd have been like, don't I get to shoot the other ones? No, sorry, you're out of time. I'd be like, so
can you see?
So that's something we're going to talk about. Is not today necessarily, but palming ammo. I can't. I watched your chat with him, and I tried yesterday. I was inspired to try it yesterday, and now there's 8mm ammo littered all around on this patio. I can't find half of it because I was just dropping it everywhere, and I was like, how did he do it? He was reaching through and I'm getting tangled up in the bands, and I'm like, oh, this is just pointless. I'll just have a little bag of ammo here on the table. Thank you.
I just get a handful, and then I stick this finger out and let it roll down my finger. You know, let the one roll down, and then when it gets to about mid knuckle, it's kind of hard to show. I'll take and just put it inside the band like that, and then just go.
Yeah, I'll work it out at some point.
You will.
I've actually basically what I've got to do is I've actually got to commit to practicing it as opposed to going, I'm going to try this and then get frustrated.
It's like I told Michael Linder. It's like I told him was just get you a bag of peanuts or cashews or something like that, and just practice holding a handful of them and rolling them down your finger and feeding them to yourself one at a time. It's a snack. You get a treat if you do it correctly, you know.
Yeah. Well, you see, the thing is, I can do that because there's that subconscious food motivation.
Yeah.
And it's bar life, #bar life, right?
Yeah.
I can do that. When it comes to actually like doing it with little metal balls in a sweaty Queensland environment, and if there's any pressure, like I I have when nobody's watching. Like I can. The other day I was out here and I'd smacking that wiffle ball like nobody's business, which is a 40 mil target, and I'm just banging it again and again and again, and it fell apart, and I'm hitting it again.
With a high style pass. It's got white
And then
paint on it
I
and
try and hit
you
it
know,
now, and I can't hit it. You know, it's
Yeah.
just because there's 11 people watching me.
Eh,
It's like,
that's the cool thing about a collab, though. It's really just me and you here. You know, that's the way I try to look at it. I try to keep up on chats and stuff with the people watching.
yeah, true. Yeah, you see, Taylor, I'm
Yeah.
exactly the same, man. I'm lucky if I get 10 shots off in a minute. I can't even get 10 shots off in a minute. Last time I
Look,
timed myself, I think I managed to get 8. What is that?
it's like dealing with stuff. It's a machine gun.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. That makes sense now. Yeah, cool. All right. Yeah. I was just like, that's really interesting frame. It's not going to be very stable. It only has 2 legs.
No.
What's going on?
Yep. It's
But I understand
I
now.
I got a
Yeah.
bunch of these little scraps from somewhere, and he was like, "Can I have some?" And I was like, "Yep, you can have all of them you want. Just build away." And he drew
Brilliant.
a little face on the back.
Oh, awesome. Yeah. So cool. Yeah, that's the sort of stuff I used to do when I was a kid.
Yep.
Brilliant.
The skeleton, and then I have done this and colored it.
So Eric put it together. You decorated
I'm
it.
not done with it yet, but
No, you gotta accessorize it with laser sights and a scope, and
Got a new flashlight that would go good on it.
yeah, you could put anything on it. So there's some Kinder toys floating around somewhere. You could just
Yeah,
glue
you
some of them on, or the small pieces thereof, the bits that your dad has left after his
yeah. Like
destruction.
here's
Has
the
been
alien butt. You can put that on there. You can have an alien butt on it.
alien butt. You could have an alien butt on the butt of the gun.
Yeah, there you go. You can super glue the butt on the butt. Do you know the frame I
It's
used for the speed shooter? The blue one that's got the pinky hole. Oh, come on. Y'all are
I
terrible.
couldn't find his frame.
Keep them entertained for a second. I'm going to go get my speed shooting frame. I'll show you how I shoot it.
oh god. That's did you have to let your dad go off and get something that will allow him to show off? It's not really fair. It's not fair on the rest of us, right? If he gets to show off and shoot 14 shots a second. Yeah, a Swiss Army slingshot with 3 different sights and a bubble level. That's what you need. That's what you need on your gun, like multiple sights, a little bubble level, little laser, telescope. Just accessorize it. Accessorize it the same way you would if you. Yeah, that's too plain. Doesn't have enough sights on it, or ammo feeders, or if you can design it on paper, you should be able to add it to the submachine gun.
Yeah.
So imagine the most complex machine gun that you could draw on paper. That's the way I want that one to look next time I see it. So
Daddy's back.
So here's the speed shooting setup that I use. Quit, Aaron.
right,
It's an 80 millimeter stacker and 16 to 10 taper. Cut about 230. I usually shoot 250. I cut them a little bit shorter for speed shooting, and my little bitty high pouch.
right. There we go.
And
So high style.
I shoot flats for speed. I cannot handle twos because they're just so slow. Back up. But I'll show you. I'll rip off a few shots.
Yeah, you see, look at that. That's just unacceptably fast.
It's efficiency.
Oh, stop it! Stop bigging him up. I know he's your dad, but stop it. He doesn't need any promotion.
Good job. You're doing good.
Hey, homemade.
And all those would have hit a can.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's
I hit
like
the 40 3 times out of those, so that wasn't too bad. So
so. If I'd been aiming, I would have hit that 40 maybe 6 times if I was reasonably on form. Like
yeah.
the most I've ever hit a 40 in a row ever is 11 times. That's literally like that's my all-time record, and I had to stop afterwards because I was like shaking. I was like, 11? What's going on?
When
So
I got this frame the other
oh, I
day, I
thought you were
hit my
sniffing. I thought you were sniffing the frame there.
smells like definitely aluminum
Smell.
with a little bit of
Smells like the scent of
fabric
victory.
softener. Little fabric softener. Because it's been in my pocket. But
Oh yeah, it
I got this.
could be worse. Could smell of Kinder Joy.
It could. I'd be puking then. Joe Mac, what's going on, man? Homemade.
Homemade
But
slinging.
I got this and took it out of the box and went 39 in a row on a 40. Quit, you're moving the camera, son. And then the next day, I took it out and went and broke my all-time record, smashed it all to pieces. I hit 51 in a row on a 40 with this thing, and I was like, "What?"
Would you like me to go? I can go. I can go. I can go. I can go. I don't know. Gnaw my own flesh or something.
No. It was just coming off that high from the weekend and everything, and shooting so much, and then, just having more practice than I normally put in. And then it was like Monday, I shot like 250 shots. And then I shot the next day. I brought it out here, and the first shot was a hit. And I was like, all right, let's see how many we can get in a row. And I went 51 in a row with it. And I was like, what?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
11 is. Although I did beat my record on a track on Gran Turismo 7 yesterday.
There you go.
I got to take the small victories where I can, man. I shaved 2 seconds off a 24.5 minute race. I was down to 24 minutes 16 seconds from 24 minutes 18 seconds. It's got that sad.
What car?
Like I'm literally like a dull man. I was driving a detuned. I had to detune it so it would fit the regs of the race, but it was a detuned Mazda 787B, the race car from the Le Mans car from 1989, 1991. It's like a late 80s, 88, something like that. The Mazda 787. Yeah, very quick car, but I kind of detuned it down so it can compete. But Dan, good to
what's
see
going
you,
on, brother?
How are things in the valleys, brother? Yeah, I hear you had a bit of a break in the weather, and that it finally wasn't raining for the first time in about 4,000 years. As you can see, it's horribly blue sky and little fluffy clouds here. Nothing to report here in Queensland. No rain on the horizon.
But finally kind of went down, and it's been warm. It was almost 80 degrees today,
Boom.
which I imagine 80 feet.
I hope that you've been busy, Dan, not bust, because we wouldn't want you broken or nicked by the Rozzers. So, but yeah, take your point. Busy is good in its own way, but Spitfires and a small natty. Is that what you're shooting, Chad? Oh, you had your Smo
Spitfire.
turn up as well. I was in your live, and that new custom was nice. 40 and raining with bushcraft. I don't even know what it is here, man. Check. Probably got some sort of weird thing on my watch. Let's have a look. No. Oh, sorry. Let me have a look and see what the weather's like. Oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, got up to 70. It's probably about, I don't know, the noise.
Yeah.
Um, could be a crow,
Okay.
could
Sounds
be
like a
some sort of.
dying bird.
Yeah, it is a bird. There's a few types of birds over here that generally kind of lump together as called storm birds, and they all make an assortment of entertaining cawing type noises. But yeah, the weather here is cool for Queensland. I guess we're in the 80s.
Phew.
It's quite nice. It's breezy. It's not too super hot, but I am under cover. If I was standing in that
Yeah.
patch of sun, it'd feel a lot warmer. Bit low, yeah. So I'm definitely shooting a bit low with a 90mm frame now, which is weird. Like only a little bit. I think probably if my sighting point's maybe 2mm down on the frame, then it's roughly on target. I think that would make what 82. That would make an 86, 85. So I think my frame size has changed from 90 to about 85 as I've lost some weight. That is the
That's quite
disadvantage of
possible.
short draw. And that's the
Yep.
disadvantage of short draw because your anchor is based on a reference on your face. And if your face changes shape or size, then your anchor is off. And it only has to be off by a millimeter and you're out a centimeter at the target at 10
Yep.
meters. You know, it's like, so.
Yep. And he ain't as fast as you, brother. You are one of the fastest shooters I've ever seen.
Well, Dan, I'm an old guy. So I remember Wales being particularly good at rugby in the old days. I mean, I remember back in the 70s and watching matches, and Wales were the team to beat. 70s and 80s. I was a big fan of the Welsh rugby team basically because they used to kick the shit out of England all the time, and it was pointless shouting for England if you knew they were going to lose to Wales. I have no idea what they're like now. I haven't followed the rugby for years. Yeah, 70s, man. That was such a good time for Welsh rugby. We'll show off at work here, lads. And Andy Speedster, yeah, good to see you, Andy. Yeah, you definitely put us to shame with your speed shooting.
And he's
You're not only
fast.
fast,
He's
but you're
fast.
accurate as well.
Yeah. Yeah. I can hit a can,
Well, I
but
had
I'm trying to get it. Go ahead.
that new can target from
Mm-hmm.
Omega, the one you cut in half nearly.
I
I'm gonna get
did.
that.
Almost in one. Oh, there he is.
Greetings, sir. We summoned you. How are you doing?
Yep.
You missed the fun Kinder challenge, I'm afraid, Coin. I will, for your joy and edification, I will show you the targets that I destroyed. So originally, in the beginning,
You missed the fun part.
there was the koala. The koala was. I felt bad about shooting this. He's like on our national flag, and or our coat of arms, and he's indigenous wildlife, so he's protected. But I did shoot him anyway. His head came off. Took me how many shots, Ethan, for that one?
I
It was
didn't
like,
count.
I don't know. I lost count, maybe 12 or something. But in my defense, I was shooting tubes for the first time on a frame that I'd never shot before, with a width that I've never shot before, and a pouch that I've never used before. So I was
Missing the whole catch bag or anything. You were getting it dialed in. So.
no. There you go. So thanks for that, Ethan. That's good, mate. I'll send you the check later. And then I did, and then we had a frog. He was a boring frog because he's only in two pieces anyway. But he sure as hell was in two pieces once I shot him, and I shot him
It's a
with my
life
dragon.
story.
With my dragon. So my dragon took him out in 3 shots, but he's boring. He's just two pieces. It's just.
Dan the Candyman says, "How could you?"
and then I switched to my drop shot, and this mocking little monkey got it. He got it. Look at him. There's only half of him left. Look at him. And he was laughing at me. So he and his tree ended up in multiple pieces in 2 shots. So 12, then 3, then 2. So I feel good. If it had gone 12, then 15, then 25, I would literally now be stringing myself up probably with the
And
tubes.
I shot this thing probably 10 times and hit it, but I didn't do any damage to it. And it's 85, so I swapped over to my typical 90. And I had a car, and this is all we could find of it.
Yeah, there's not much of the car. The rest of the car is in the tree line.
Yeah,
somewhere.
The rest of it's like way back over there, right in there somewhere. I seen some of it just go flying out that way. What are you doing?
But anyway, it was fun, man.
Yep.
And
You're not wasting my ammo bouncing it up. Picked it
I
up.
have a feeling my wrap and tuck job on this frame is going to give up very soon. So.
Hold it in my pocket. Just let it sit. A lot of times I'll go ahead and undo the wrap on it.
Yeah, I think what happened is I think where I've gripped it round here, I think I rubbed it, and I think it was just here was where it ended up tucked, and then it's just unraveling itself gently. But I've just nicked it off again, and it'll be fine. He says it'll be fine as the band comes undone and smacks him in the face. I don't know. Anyway, you're right, Coin. It was more fun than I expected. Eating the chocolate wasn't. Don't recommend a Kinder Egg for breakfast. It's not the breakfast of champions. The original sugar rush was unwelcome, and the sugar crash is even more unwelcome now, especially when combined with other stimulants like caffeine. It feels like I'm trying to take sedatives on top of stimulants on top of stimulants on top of sedatives. It's all a bit weird. So tiredness plus coffee, then chocolate, then more coffee, then more tiredness. Not good.
And I almost threw up trying to eat that mess because.
Yeah, and watching Ethan trying to eat a Kinder Joy was equal parts amusing and upsetting. It wasn't much joy, I tell you that. There was not much joy. Oh,
you here tomorrow? Awesome, Zach. I know you're excited about that.
New backdrop. Tell me about that, Zach. What is that, man? Yeah, I know, Dan. How could I? I'm glad he actually survived. He only broke into pieces because I'm going to keep Mr. Koala. No, I didn't. Oh, did you? Oh, a new backdrop for what? For your catch box? I thought you meant some sort of cool, like you were going to go live from inside and have a chat, and you'd bought some cool green screen backdrop or something, so you could seem like you were broadcasting from the moon or do some clever CGI stuff.
These does that green screen stuff sometimes, you know.
Yeah. But it doesn't surprise me that you got a hole in the backdrop of your catch box, man. you pound that thing. You know?
The one I was quite happy to hear they were going to do something for the catch barrel because they just blow straight through it.
Did that just zoom
And
out massively? What's going on?
I've got 4 layers of netting behind mine, and it still shoots through it.
Yeah, I've never
Uh-oh.
used that like ballistic net stuff, the nylon net, ever. My first makeshift catch
With the Koala.
box was in a chicken coop, and it was a layer. It was just old t-shirts, and then I bought this catch bag, and I haven't really used anything since. However, I have punched a hole in the catch bag, so
Yeah.
which is pretty. I don't know that I actually punched it, more caught it on something, and then it gradually made a tiny hole, and then over time that started to rip. I have mended the catch bag a couple of times, but that's me being rough with it. I think not it failing. So I still will give a big shout out to Steers Wild Slings and their catch bags. I think they're quality product, and I endorse them wholeheartedly.
Yeah. I've been thinking about getting one of theirs as well, just to try it out, because it's pretty neat. Because you just throw it in the vehicle and just carry it around wherever.
Yeah, and I mean it actually fits in a day pack as well. If you get the right
Yeah.
size, I've got a little like day pack, and I can, because the frame is sort of compressible. It's not very compressible, but you can squeeze it a little bit and make it oval, and then it fits in a day pack and kind of just locks in place. You can pile the stuff in the middle, do your day pack up, wander out, and then just tip everything out the other end.
Oh, that's pretty
So
cool.
it's not as portable as the square catch boxes that fold down into a triangle, like
Yeah.
the arborist throw bags.
Yeah,
but it's
what's the name?
still
Like
pretty
Coin
cool.
Workers. I think
Yeah,
Coin Workers
yeah.
has one of those. Yeah.
Well, I did look into those, but you know the decent quality ones are still, they're more expensive than one of those catch bags. So I was like, nah, just get the catch bag.
Yeah.
And I've taken that all around in a day pack and hung it up, slung it up in the woods, slung it up all over. So I might get another one at some point.
I'll take y'all over here and show y'all what I've got hung up in mine. I've had a few people ask, but this is what I've got hung up in mine.
Yeah, canvas off Amazon. Yeah, I don't think canvas really can take it.
This stuff.
The
See if I can
arborist
get you.
bag, yeah, definitely coin. I'm still going to be looking at one of those down the line, I think. Yeah.
You see how
Um,
thick that stuff is,
yeah.
and it's got like 2 layers and a foam layer on the inside. And let me turn you here so you can see. Look, I mean, it's just giant holes.
Well, that's what stopped me getting a 55-gallon drum as well and doing
Yeah.
the drum catch box is the echo noise, and a lot of that comes from the backdrop and then the echo coming around inside the drum. And because I'm shooting in the backyard in a suburban area, I don't really want to. I don't want to annoy people beyond what I have to.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about the Steers catch bag is if you hang it up so that the back end is lifted as well, you're not just letting it drip down.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make a lot of noise, to the point where the people I live with have turned around and said, "Oh, look at him making little daisy chains, little clover chains. That's very attractive, very lovely. I would like to see you wearing it on your head like a crown."
It'd be like a little
King,
princess.
we can call him King Clover.
King Clover. There you go. I mean, you can hear how hard.
Stupid cheap canvas works, Taylor. If you maybe double it up, triple it up, you know.
Yeah.
That I think is the secret. I had that's the thing with the t-shirts. They worked a lot better. I was punching holes in the front side, but the back side wasn't getting punched through. And the more I wrinkled them, when I went to 2 t-shirts side by side with pleats in it, I didn't get any more holes at all. Used to get the ammo trapped in them sometimes, but it wouldn't punch holes in them. There was too much movement in the t-shirt. So. Oh, just to the right. So I blasted the front off that wiffle ball yesterday. It just split
Yeah.
down the seam, and half of it came off, but the other half is still hanging up, and it actually works better than a whole wiffle ball because I don't get ammo trapped in it. I managed to get, wait for it, 12 8mm steel in one wiffle ball the other day.
There you go.
The thing wasn't even moving. I was hitting it with 8mm steel, and they were bouncing out because it was so heavy.
Yep.
It wouldn't spin at all. It was like just a big, heavy rat. It had like an ounce of steel inside it.
Yeah.
It's like shooting an ounce ball. Coin worker. The issue with the Arborist is it isn't a catch box. Yeah. So you got to make like holes and attach things to the frame. But I definitely, I've kind of done that with my catch bag anyway. I've kind of modded it and added extra bits and extra zip ties and clips and.
Here, come here. Somebody's here.
Hoggy's
Somebody
here. Let
somebody
the
just popped in.
pigeons loose.
Hoggy's here. Hoggy, look who we got out with us today.
Hi, Hoggy.
I'm with this guy. I'm just here for the moral support. It's really the Eric and Ethan show.
No, I don't know about all that.
The Eric and Ethan show, and I'm the guest. I'm the guest visitor. Coin, make me one. Oh, Leon, stop being so lazy. Make your own. Oi, not dialed in yet. Guess it's. I got my excuse that I'm still a little bit unawake. Although I should be awake by now. I have been like firing.
Oh,
I have been
grab
on
that
here for
gray
an hour and
fug.
20 minutes.
Go grab that gray fug. I want to show everybody that frame. I'm going to show y'all something Hoggy sent me.
Where you want me to do that, Adam? Oh, there we go. It untied itself, Ethan.
Yep, sure did.
It's gone.
And is that Sniper Sling green? I don't like using Sniper Sling green for tile lines.
No, I'm beginning to work that one out.
It doesn't last very long.
And it doesn't like, it's got a different feel to it. It's more plasticky.
Rubbery.
If that's
right. Plasticky,
Yeah. It's slippery and plasticky, and it does chuck steel nice and quick, but it's not so good at tying.
That's my PFS shooters. I use it for the 0.5 for it to shoot on all my pickle fork.
Oh no, I'm going to have to switch back to my dragon.
Oh no, whatever will you do?
Unless I go to the tube shooter and everyone can just laugh at me.
Yeah.
Waxy. That's indeed what it's like, Coin. Have we evaluated the scent yet? I don't think I've evaluated the scent of the green.
Flossing your nose with it.
It's actually slightly less offensive than most of them.
Yeah, it doesn't have much of a smell. It's got that more vanilla-y smell. Like
vanilla.
Yeah,
that's the one, man. That custard. But with less of the fish finger and more of the custard.
And this stuff is pure fish fingers. Ooh.
That's the black, right?
That's the Simple Shot black. It is stanky.
Yeah, Simple Shot black is disgusting smelling. I know. I might actually. I'm tempted just to give this little tube thing another go. Then. What the floss in them nose hairs? Yeah, indeed. If you feed it up, you can go right down, and then you can just like that.
Sniffers.
I had a friend that used to be his party trick. It was just one of those disgusting 80s party tricks where he'd be like, sniff something up, and then he'd pull it out and he'd floss his nose. It's disgusting. Zach's been shooting tubes, probably with more success than me, man. I only do it in your honor, Coin. It's a tribute thing, man. You should feel blessed that you have a fan club. And anyway, you can call me the sniffer if you must, but I wouldn't want to usurp your title. You can call me sniffer number 2 if you want. I don't care. Call me what you want. I don't know.
I've been playing around with this thing, shooting it
Hmm.
upright.
That's just, I've never really
This is
understood that frame.
Mr.
Mr.
Pickles.
Pickle.
Yep.
He's a terrifying creature. I knew of a guy that would eat things for money in high school. Yeah, I'd do that as long as they were edible.
I ate a live earthworm for $100 bill one time whenever I was landscaping, because the guy was like, I bet nobody will eat this thing. He was about that thick and about that long. And I was like, I just choked him down, and I was like, $100. He was like, I wasn't serious. I said, no, you said $100. I said, give me my money.
Yeah, it would be tempting. I don't think I could do it though.
Well, let's say there was stimulants involved back then.
I
So,
was going to say that was a lot of 10 bags.
Yeah.
Well, 10 of them, in fact.
Yep.
Oh, that was dead center with tubes.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Maybe I'm dialing in on this. So what did you say? I haven't measured this. Did you say this Unifox is 85? Does anyone else know for sure?
Let me look.
Is it 85? Couldn't smoke enough.
I think it's 86.
Okay, 86.
This is an 80, and it's just. Let me get the bands out of the way. I mean, there is just probably a millimeter's difference. So I think it's 86. But I mean, these are handmade, so this one could be just a little shy. But I mean, it's 85 or 86.
Okay. Well, that's cool. Okay, well, I'll try and work this out because I'm thinking that maybe my new frame size is 85. So let's just test that theory. This morning, I was sighting as if this thing was I was having reasonable success with my first shots.
Leon, did you just say you drank
75.
spitters for $50?
I don't even. Right. So I have no idea what you guys are talking about now.
A spitter. When you're dipping tobacco and you spit.
Oh no, man. Oh,
I don't care
God.
if that was my own.
He drained the spittoon. Oh, Leon. Like, it's bad enough that you chew tobacco, man. Honestly, you're not old enough to be doing that shit. Okay?
I chewed from the time I was 15 till I was about 26 or something. But I accidentally drank my own spitter one time and threw up all on the windshield of my car. I was driving. I turned it up, and it was hot, and that slime. Oh no, heck no,
no. So I've got a friend who's been using those little tobacco pouches.
Yeah.
It's like instead of using plug tobacco and just cutting a plug and sticking it down in your cheek, and it's the same thing. He just sticks one in his cheek, but he doesn't chew it. And I'm not 100% sure about that stuff. I mean, I was a smoker for years, but I don't never. Well, on the rare occasions when I ended up with tobacco in my mouth, I was like,
We started out when we were kids with Kayak. That was a popular brand here. It was cheap. It was like 79 cents a can or some crap like that, and they had like grape and apple and peach and all that stuff,
Yeah. It was basically the old school version of vapes, man. It's like the old school version of vape fluid. Have you been smoking? No, I haven't been smoking, Mum. My friends and I have been in the woods chewing flavored tobacco.
Yep. And then I got into the plug tobacco. We started getting those, the big old plugs of it. That was a big hip thing. Because we always played baseball, so we always had that big league chew in our back pocket. So if we were in the outfield where there was nobody around, we'd stick a big old plug of that in, and just spit it out before you came back in. And everybody thought you were chewing gum.
Yeah. That's it. It's a little more subtle than standing there on the sideline going like this.
Yeah.
Blowing out clouds of smoke. Now it would be just someone there with a little electronic vape device going.
They'd be doing this. They'd be going
clouds of vapor. and then trying to
And then they'd be
pretend
like,
like they weren't blowing. Yeah, that's the one.
you know. Okay, so since Hoggy's
I'm
here, I want to
definitely
show him
not.
something. So Hoggy Eric's right here. That we got those fugs. He sent the boys some fugs, and look at this thing. That's Eric's Unifox. That's a little less than ½ inch. That thing is an inch thick. I measured it. Look how
Wow.
thick.
Man, that's a chonker.
That's a chunker.
Yeah, that's the
There,
Unifox with clips. It's like probably
yeah.
½ an inch with clips.
But honestly, it's not bad being that thick. I actually kind of dig it. You know, I'm not much on a pincher, but you know, it's thick. I mean, you see.
That's yeah, that's a bit like the frame that Christian sent me.
Yeah.
My basher, my custom
Yeah.
basher is thick. It's really chunky, but it
Big
is
boy.
really comfortable to hold. You know?
Yeah.
So despite being
Okay.
way too wide for me, I adapted to it pretty well. The 30 mil spin with coin, shoot bigger targets, man.
Well, we've got a challenge in the Sandlot. How many did you wind up getting, Coin? Oh, go get your new
I
LT. They want to see it.
I love my basher, Chris. I know it's not my width, but I've adapted to it because my width is pretty much bang on where the nuts are. So when they come out the back, so I can sight off the retaining nut on the back. I don't have to use the forks at all. Like I can just sight off the nut,
Yeah.
and I've been pretty accurate with that. And for cans, it's super accurate because all I have to do is just make sure the nut kind of lines up with the can, and the ball is
Yep.
going to go roughly in the can. 4 out of 10. 4 out of 10 on a 30.
All right, I'll have to
That's
practice, Coin. I'll have to practice. I got to do better than 4 out of 10. You know, I have to do
yeah,
better
4
than I
out of
did
10
on
on
my
a 30.
40. I missed my first 2 on my 40, and I was like, ugh. And then I went 8 in a row.
So I'm when I'm being on form recently, I've been averaging maybe 6 out of 10, 6 or 7 out of 10 on a 40.
That's good
So
shooting.
on
Ain't
a
nothing wrong with that. That's fine
30,
shooting.
on a 30, I might be able to get 2, I think.
No, you'll get
2
better
to
than
3.
that because you'll do better than that because it doesn't matter how big or small. If I'm shooting at an 80, if I miss it by that far. If I'm shooting at that 15 mil I've got hanging up, I miss it by that far. It's just about thinking about aiming small. That's the problem, And once you kind
Yeah.
of get that in your head, it's a 30 is no different to shoot than a 40. You could do just as good on a 30.
And maybe use something that I'm more familiar with instead
Yeah.
of these
Yep.
little
Exactly.
raspberry lolly tubes.
The
They look
Twizzlers.
like those. They just look like Twizzlers,
The
man.
rope
I can't get
twizzlers,
away
the
from
rope
it.
twizzlers that you peel off.
I want to twist it up and I want to eat it. It's all
And
that early morning candy. It's all your
yeah.
fault, Eric. Blame the child. Blame him. Look, he's
All
evil.
right.
Evil. Evil. Well, I'm when your package arrives, then yeah, there will be even more evilness happening your end.
Yeah.
I
I,
will I
I'll
will
have to go
expect
live and open that one
I'll expect
so you
Eric to
can
be there
enjoy.
when you open it because there's
Oh yeah.
stuff in there for him and his brother.
Yeah. All right.
So
Show them the LT.
yeah, let's see this new LT. Ooh,
Yeah.
stealth. That's a stealth. So I like what they've done
The
with the
grip.
scales.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
I
got
do
like
too.
a little textured thing on it.
Yep.
That's cool.
I wouldn't know
It's
how it
almost like
feels.
it's
I'm not allowed to
themed.
touch it.
I'd want to get my model paints out. I'd want to dry brush it so that just
Yeah.
the top was highlighted and it picked up the texture more. But
Yeah.
that's just me. And that would just
It's
be an
got the
excuse
turning
not
around
to
and showing
shoot
the
it so
clips
that I
and
could.
stuff.
Yeah, the
They're
clips look
integrated,
like a lot more chunky, like
and it's
less
got
chunky than the clip the flip clips, but
yeah.
more contoured than the flip clips, but more chunky somehow.
They fit. They're integrated into it, so it's not actually sticking out at all on the frame. They're just larger.
Yeah, like the X and
Yeah.
with the built-in fiber sights. I held the
Yeah, it's
prototype.
sweet.
Oh, it's not what you know, Coin. It's who you know. Prototypes, eh?
Yeah.
Ooh. Ain't no prototypes down under. Although I
Mm-hmm.
may get to touch some prototypes over at Christian's when I visit later on.
No,
So
that's true.
this is a very, very loose, and you're hearing it. You heard it here first. It's a very loose plan, but I'm hoping to get down to see Christian at some point, probably around. The current way it's looking is that I'll be down there around ECST. So,
Awesome.
um, so there may be, depending on how much driving I can face doing, whether I continue the journey down to Vic or whether I just stop in New South Wales. I'll certainly be dropping in on him for like 3 to 4 days over the period, and we may well, we shall plan to do all sorts of fun online shenanigans while you guys are at ECST, so that you
That'd be
guys have
cool.
something to watch. Because I know you'll be having a miserable time,
Oh,
and your lives will be empty voids. Oh, band break!
band break.
Now you can stop. Now you can stop shooting that freak of a frame.
Oh, what are you talking about? It's got Ocularis plugs. Give me 2 seconds. I'll have it banded back up.
Mm. Um, so yeah, so we might build a frame together. Christian and I have been talking about um, maybe
Ooh,
maybe building a frame together. I'll maybe shoot some. Um, I might even pack a tripod and a camera and shoot some time lapse, and then you can see me destroy my hands on power tools, and it'll be brilliant.
there you go.
I mean,
Well, I'll tell you
I'm
what.
so I'm so accident prone. Probably you probably get to see me live slice my hand off with a bandsaw or something joyful like that. Then I can have a slingshot just fitted onto the stump.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I'll
that'd
tell
be
you
good.
what, Christian. I'll go ahead and I'll make you a deal. If if he gets down there and boogers up a whole bunch of material, if you get anything that's even halfway shootable, send it to me. I'll buy it. Be pretty cool to have one that you made.
Just below. Yeah, these are definitely slower. These tubes. However, they're not so slow that they're not throwing 8 mil steel. They're just not
Yeah.
throwing it very fast. I think 9.5 mil steel. This would just laugh. It would just go, "You are joking, right?" And the ball would go. "Ugh."
Yeah. Let's
So,
see.
Kansas people. Well, I'm not from Kansas, but I'll say what's up, Delaney. What's up? What's up, Wheatfields?
Zach thought I
That's all
messed
I
up
that
when that band broke.
I know. That's all I remember. That's all I remember about Kansas was wheatfields and churches, man. I just
Yeah.
flat wheat church, abattoir, wheatfield,
Yep.
wheatfield church. But
I gotta get this dialed in again. These bands are a lot longer than what I was shooting previously.
yeah, it's a little bit low, and I'm not sure whether this
See where that
is due
lands.
to the tubes or due to me just shooting crap. Bit of both, probably.
Andy, what's going on, brother?
That went wild. Enough with this. Enough with this tube
Watch.
shenanigans. I'm going to have to practice.
Watch says he wants a big DH frame. You won't be disappointed in Big Dan Hood's frames. His stuff's awesome.
More frames, Leon, because one can never have enough frames. Christian, always good to hang out, brother. You have a good one too,
What
man.
you still hanging out?
Don't work too hard, and we'll chat soon, man.
Yeah, I think it's time to put that frame
Andy,
up. It's starting to
Andy, you missed all the fun, brother. I'm sorry.
it's not a party till
A
Andy shows
N
up.
D Y. Do 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 do. I know I was a little confused, Coin, but there we go. Your wife is from Heston, Kansas, but she's not in Kansas now. She's with you in Indiana. So does that say something positive about you or something negative about Kansas? Or a bit of both, maybe. I can't believe that anyone would have enough frames to lose them behind a fridge. Just move the fridge.
Not behind the fridge, but behind my little workstation in there. Maybe 3 or 4 fell back there that I forgot that I had.
Thanks, Fork Shooter. You too, brother.
Take
Have a
care,
great,
Fort Shooter.
great week, man. Be safe. Both.
Yeah,
Well, then
I may be.
she's just a deeply intelligent woman, then, Coin. There you go.
I may.
Not that she needs my validation.
I may have close to 500 frames. So
Yeah. Okay. All right. Enough on that. Don't stop
Yeah.
talking about that. I'm excited. I mean, you saw my excitement yesterday.
yeah.
You know, you saw my unbridled childish excitement at the fact that
Well,
my collection had nearly doubled on the receipt of 3 frames.
and by the time I get through packing all your stuff up, that Smo sent me, which you may have forgot about. You got frames that Smo
Yeah.
sent, and then you got the one I'm making you and all that. And of course there's going to be some extras. Um,
Well, that's it. I mean, like your package
Yeah.
alone
Yeah.
would have probably doubled my collection on its own. But now I've got an extra few. Yeah. So I had forgotten about Smo's frames completely. Totally forgotten about them. I've been watching everyone else get theirs, and I was like, oh, cool. Oh, cool. They got look at the custom they got from Smo. That's really cool. I'd totally forgotten that I have 2 that I already paid him for that are sitting with you. And that you've shown me, and then I've since forgotten about. So,
Zach, did you ever get yours from Smo? I never seen anything about that. Told Ethan mail me his whole house. Andy says 500. I need more frames. No, I don't. This is no joke. I thinned my collection down tremendously a few months ago. I'm not even joking. I guarantee I had 1,000 frames, and it was like, okay, this is a problem. You're not going to shoot all these. And I started giving frames out left and right. I was like, yeah, this is just too much. And
see, Leon says I'm only at 50. I love this kind of only thing the way this only word gets bandied around amongst us obsessives is entertaining. Really, I only have 473.
I think I brought home 25 from ACC.
Yeah, you see. So I'm currently on 8.
8. Oh yeah, that's shameful. We got to bump those numbers up. Those are the rookie numbers. We got to bump that up.
We got to good one, man. Thanks for shaming me publicly on YouTube.
We're gonna double that.
Bless you,
okay,
my friend.
don't even worry about it. We're gonna get you in the
my
2025 range.
My self-esteem really needs that kick in the nuts. That's lovely. Thank you. Yeah, good.
We're gonna fix it. I'm telling you though, we're gonna.
I'm going now. Bye. No, I just see Bushcraft. He's stoked. He's got 1. I like that. You see, I respect a man who is happy with what he has. I'm not a greedy man.
Yep.
I never sought to have lots of frames. I should have known that as soon as I started any sort of new hobby
got
that
my
I would
quote.
obsess.
Ronald got my quote.
Them's rookie numbers.
You gotta pump those numbers up.
Them's fighting talk. So get you in the double digits. Adam needs 492. 493. Andy, so that I can have 501, and then I can go. Look, Ethan, you've only got 500, loser. I've got 501. And I've got sunlight. I've got sunlight and blue skies. Look at that. And you've got a sunset. You've got a sunset and twilight. And I'm in your future, and you're not. You're in my past.
No. You still got to hook me up with them lotto numbers,
With the lotto numbers? Yeah. I've got to. Or but it'll be the lotto over here. In fact, the lotto over here recently was something ridiculous. It was like 500 million or something, 50 million or 80 million or some ridiculous money. And some guy won it recently, and he didn't even check his ticket. Like they were still waiting for him to claim it because he hadn't checked his ticket. Like the person who won it didn't phone to say, "Yeah, I've won 50 million. Yay, pay me." Which is mad. Like you'd think that if you got a ticket to a 50 million lotto, which I've never bothered doing because I just don't bother, man. It's like one in 1 billion chance of winning.
You're
50
more
million.
likely to get struck by lightning. Yeah.
Yeah. So I've never bothered because I kind of a bit of a play it safe dude, right? But this guy had obviously bought tickets, and then it's like, yeah, I'll just buy one. I don't know. I won't even check. It's like, what? Why did you buy it then? I know it's only $1 or whatever, but like, why did you buy it? So
the most I'll do is every now and then I'll buy a little scratcher here and there, just for the fun of $1 win here and there. And I actually won $500 off of $1 win not too long ago. That was pretty cool. I was like, well, okay,
sweet, Yeah, I think the most I've ever won is I think I won 10 pounds on the lotto when it first started in the UK.
Yeah.
And I was doing it every week, but I did it every week for a couple of weeks, for a few weeks. And so I probably spent more than 10 pounds over that time, and I won
That's
once.
the problem.
Coin's first call would be to a lawyer. What, to secure your assets? What did Leon say? We got like Marty McFly. Oh, Andy said Marty McFly over here. Leon said Dan Layton and Shane and Slingting are sending frames to you, Leon, or to me? Because as far as I know, they're not sending me anything. That's fine. 10 to 20 in scratches. Most of one is 100. Pull tabs at the bar. Yeah.
I won 50 one time, spent it all on PCP.
Yeah. I would say something similar, but I'm not gonna.
Andy,
it
I swear,
it does.
So funny.
Whenever anyone says anything like that, all I can think of is Bill Hicks and his comment about about weather and how he's not a lizard. I'm not a reptile. I'm a mammal. I can afford rosy-cheeked women and fur coats and cappuccinos. So that's what I would spend my $50 on. It wouldn't be PCP. It'd be rosy-cheeked women and fur coats and cappuccinos. Well, something like that anyway. Wow, I just let go of that ammo and it just sat in the pouch, and the pouch swung like this, and it just sat there.
That's pretty cool.
That's pit pouches for you.
Cool. Yep. I will say
pit
though,
pouches,
we're talking
pit pouches
about
and sweaty fingers.
Having all those frames, the ones that have stories behind them. Like I've got some frames that, are pretty special because of stories, friends gave them and stuff like that. That will never leave my collection. But any of my just average stuff, if I don't shoot, like this frame right here, like this one right here, I'm not even gonna lie, I like it. Don't get me wrong, I really do. But it's just so if somebody's seen this, it's like, hey, that's a cool frame, I'd just send it to them. I don't care. It's just no biggie. I've gave several people some. We lost him. There you are.
Am I back?
Yep, you're back.
I don't know what happened there. I just dropped out. It's because I'm sending my stream via your phone.
Yeah.
In Tennessee.
Yeah, so far away.
Shouldn't trust your infrastructure, man. Should have checked this before we started. But so I have not chatted to Andy for quite a while, and it's good to see you anyway, Andy. Don't know whether you saw my unboxing yesterday, but I had this little thing delivered, which was exciting.
Coin, you like that thing, Coin? It's 85.
What's a good pouch coin? Mine? Oh, the one that held the ball. Yeah. It's one of these things.
That's the sniper thing, pit pouches.
Yeah, I think that's one that I think that was the pouch that was attached to the bands that were attached to my drop shot when JB sent it to me.
Yeah.
I didn't like the bands, but I
Yeah.
liked the pouch. So the bands went in the bin
Yeah.
eventually, and the pouch got repurposed. So
He was just playing okay
I
coin.
know,
I was about to say,
I
if you want it, I'll
know.
send it to you.
What, the pouch? I could send him a pouch. I could probably
I'll
afford
send
to
him
post
pouches.
it
I
on a
got
pouch.
tons of those things. The
I'll
thing
put
I like
one
about those,
pouch in an envelope.
yeah, they're pretty cool. Squatch, you want a fug? Let me see what I can do about that. I'll probably hook you up with a fug. I went from 0 to 5 fugs in a week, so I'll have to talk to my youngest about that. He likes the fug, so I'm pretty sure he'll probably come off one, but I may have to trade him something, so it depends on what he wants. Most of the time, he brings me these little HDPE frames. He'll be like, "Hey, you see this little HDPE frame? You know that really nice micarta frame you got over there? It sure would be nice to make a trade." And I'm like, "Yeah, I bet it freaking would, you little turd." You know?
Yeah, I've got this little. Hey, Dad, I just made a natty. Found a really nice fork. It's a green natty. Look
Yeah,
at it. It's all off
and it's like
center and a
this
bit
big around.
wonky, and it's
Yep,
wonky, and it'll shoot like
yep,
12 mil straights. I
yeah,
was wondering if I could swap it for that custom prime fork you got sitting there. It's
yeah,
just like
yeah.
you
That,
don't use it
mm-hmm,
much, do you? Because you got
yeah,
500
mm-hmm,
frames.
yep. That's that's that's
Yeah, I'm
that's that's
definitely
the
shooting
trades he
low.
makes. I told him that if he can get through life always trading like that, he'll always be a leg up on everybody.
Yeah, that's it. It'll be. All right, I'm just going to take a few more shots and then I'm going to stop shooting now. Because
Yeah, we're coming up on 2 hours.
close.
It's starting to get dark.
We are. Yeah, and I can see you sitting out
It doesn't
there with
feel
the
like 2
buds.
hours.
No, it never feels like 2 hours, man.
Yeah.
We're here with guys, and although my live is only showing 3 minutes because it dropped out and now it started timing me again. So
Yeah. I've got 1 hour and 52 minutes and 10 seconds.
that's enough for me. I should finish on it. I should finish on a hit though. That's not really.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's a good
It's
idea.
not
I
right.
might as well shoot a
Not
couple.
right. Just
I'll
gonna.
I can't.
Ethan's like, I should just shoot something. I can't see anything,
Yeah.
but no one will be able to tell whether I've hit anything, and therefore I'm
You'll
safe.
you'll be able to hear that 40 if it hits. So
Oh, I just
I
clipped
think
it.
that's where it is. That wasn't a hit.
Hey Rick,
I can
how you doing, man? Sorry you
Rick,
missed it,
what's
but you
going
can watch
on?
it back later. We're getting close to winding up. We're
Hit it.
just trying to finish on a hit. You see, Ethan can hit stuff in the dark, and I'm struggling to hit stuff in the broad daylight. There you go. Beautiful blue skies, sunshine, and I and I haven't been awake all day. I've only been awake for a couple of hours. So
Still got those morning blues going
it's
on.
making me wonder whether even attending any sort of tournament with the purpose of competing is worth my while. But it'll be worth
See,
attending
that's
just to
like I said
hang.
on Lender's Live yesterday. I don't go to tournaments to compete at
No, I just
all. You
go to
go to
have
have
fun.
fun. That's
Yeah, man,
exactly right. You know,
that's it.
you go to have fun,
There we go.
and like I said,
There we
if
go.
you go to a tournament with the only expectation is to have fun, you'll never be disappointed ever. So
That's the one, man. That's absolutely it.
Ethan's the
And
real ninja, not D's. That short of D's today with that ninja shoot, that was so freaking funny. I was laughing so loud.
I'm thinking just maybe a little tour around visiting Sling family all over would be an excellent trip and a series of most entertaining YouTube videos for everyone. So
I think it
I
would be.
may plan that towards
Yeah,
the end of the year. Who knows?
that'd be cool.
If funds and time align. It's been a long time since I've been stateside. 2006 was the last time I was out. So
Ooh, let's see. 2006, I was
younger than you are now.
14.
Yeah, I wasn't.
Yeah, 14.
I, you're not gonna get a gentleman to give his age, but I was not 14 in 2006.
I know
I
how
was
old, but I'm
actually
not gonna
probably.
say.
I know I was older than you are now. I think
Yeah.
in 2006. So,
Yeah.
but Oh, Coin, thank you. Thank you. I mean, it would be an honor not only to catch up and sling, but also to see the man basement, the man
Yeah, the man
basement
cave.
that
That would be pretty
everyone
awesome.
aspires to.
Yep.
Okay. I'm not sure that you and I in the same place is going to be good for weather systems in the States. It could be like the
No,
perfect storm. There
could
could be
be.
all sorts of chaos unleashed on the
Yeah.
world. But it would be worth risking human civilization
Yeah.
just for the YouTube video that would ensue.
That
So
would be pretty epic.
obviously, I'll have to practice shooting from 9 meters.
Yeah,
That'll be
nine,
tough for me.
nine. I think you probably need to practice from 8 because he's probably got his camera at 9 meters. So
Oh,
he's
okay,
standing in front of the camera. So I'd probably go with
all
eight
right.
meters. Yeah,
Yeah, what's eight? Eight is like
as close as you can get to the catch
sort of
bag
here.
without drawing back and touching it.
Okay, yeah, but we all know that I'm really bad from that distance, having literally been live and missed a can that's at my feet. You know, that's just I shot over it. Oh, so there we go. Anyway, there we go. Look,
Hoggy with
oh, Hoggy, I was
43.
43 in 2006. You were just a young man.
You're
You were a
uninvited.
I'm uninvited. I, well, I'll just speak to your wife, Coin. I'll just tell
Yeah,
her that one of his little friends is coming to visit,
yeah.
and she'll be like, "That's fine." I'll go, "I won't be slinging. I'm just here to pay out on your husband," and she'll be like, "You're welcome."
No. She'll be like, as
And then
long as you
she,
keep him out of my hair for a little while, it'll be
that's it.
perfectly okay.
She and I,
You can be
she
his
and I
little
can
babysitter
stand.
for a couple hours.
She and I can stand at the top of the stairs and
Yep.
shout, "Loser, loser," down the stairs. You know. Oh, brilliant.
Ron, don't say that.
Rick,
Ronald, don't say
hang
that
on.
because
So
don't
Rick
say
was
that.
Rick was 42 in 2006. Hoggy was 43 in 2006. That's
Yeah.
cool. Excellent. I thank you, gentlemen. Thank you for making me feel younger. Only marginally younger, but younger all the same.
Yeah,
Got
good
to
job.
go. Andy, peace out, brother. Good to see you.
Take
Thanks,
care,
thanks for
Andy.
dropping
Thanks for
by.
stopping by.
Fantastic. This
There
has
was some.
been this has been the best, man.
I was gonna say I've got a hillbillies coming. I don't know what it is. I told him. I said, look, I just want a frame. I don't care the width. I don't care what it is. I just don't care. I said, I want you to just have fun making one and send it to me. Don't send me any pictures. Don't post any pictures. Nothing till it gets here. And I'm just going to go live, open it up, and shoot the thing. Just make a pretty cool unboxing video. Just like
Yeah,
I thought that'd be pretty
that's it.
cool.
Well, that's basically what I said to you about mine, isn't it? It's like I
Yeah.
don't want to know anything. I don't want to
Yeah.
see your behind the scenes photos until it's all done. Like when I've
Yeah.
got it, then send me the behind the scene. I want to see all the
Yeah.
photos of the
Yeah.
making and other stuff. But I don't want spoilers. I just want that
Yeah.
unreasonable gut level excitement when you open it up and you're like, "Oh my god, it's just
What
perfect." Or,
what
"Oh,
I
this
may do.
sucks. Why
I've
did
been
you?"
what I might do, and I've been meaning to do this for a while. Um, is to do a build video, like from start to finish, do like the major steps. Of course, leave out some of the boring parts, like all the hours and hours of wet sanding. So I might do that with yours, and then just have it like edited, ready to go. And then when you get it, I can post it, and then you can watch it, and everybody else can watch it, and
That'd
all
be
that.
that'd be fantastic, man. Yeah. So I'm
May do
gonna do it
something
like
like that.
that's the plan. That's the plan for me and Christian when I get
Yeah,
down there. Is like he's already getting excited. He's like, "I've got plans. We're
yeah,
gonna cut. I'm gonna cut some cores, and then I'm gonna get you to glue them together, and then we'll shape them together, and we'll make a frame for you while you're here, and we'll film it and put it on. So that'll be cool.
yeah. I think.
I
I,
might even persuade him to actually shoot a slingshot.
yeah, there you go.
You never know.
Um, I
What do we
definitely,
miss
I
here?
definitely am going to
We
go ahead and say that yours is going to be one of my most complicated builds so far because it's going to be a lot
Oh
of
man,
layers. It's going to be nice.
did I
It's going to be
make it? I
nice.
made it complicated for you. I didn't want that.
No,
I
I
want. I
like
wanted to.
complicated. Those simple one color stuff, those are all right. But I like the complicated ones. It makes you work harder, and it keeps me
Well,
interested.
for me, the excitement was the theme. man. I think we worked hard on the theme, and I'm looking forward to telling everyone about that when I finally
We're
unbox
gonna
it.
keep that one on the
Zach
down low.
graduated high school in 2006. Yeah, all right then. You are a youngling. Graduated high
Yeah,
school.
I graduated.
Shit. And
08.
Chad graduated in 07, and you graduated in 08. All three of you, younglings. you're like yes. And it's almost embryonic. You're like only Eric is younger than you, and he's not much younger than all of you. So there you go. So
He's a
2006.
2012 model. You know.
Yeah, I graduated
Late
high
2012.
school in 88. And that was
88.
and that's British high school, so that's a year later than
Yeah.
you guys, I think.
Yeah.
So
I went ahead and opened
88.
all the rest of the toys and the little eggs. So the first one was.
Oh, why couldn't we get that one? Look how big that thing is.
What is that?
It's a transformer.
So
Here, you're the light.
so there's me trying to zoom in on it, and all it did was zoom in on me. Oh. That's awesome. But then again, you
That
wouldn't
thing
want to
is
shoot
pretty
that.
cool.
It's a transformer.
No,
Might come back at
that's
you.
a pretty cool one. What is that?
That's,
I have no clue.
oh yeah, that's definitely
Action
shootable
line
because
or
none of us know what it is.
Yeah,
It looks
that's
like
just
a kind of cross between a Lego Man, the Michelin Man,
an
and
an
and a
astronaut.
predator and an astronaut.
Yeah.
We would be called classics, Coin. In fact, I like to call myself a classic, even though I'm not a car. But then I'm sad and desperate, and that's
Little rocket.
just okay. Well,
Yeah,
that's
just a little
equally
rocket. Okay.
shootable.
Shootable.
Yep.
Yep.
And then my favorite, this one is not shootable.
That one's not shootable.
No, that's not shootable.
Okay, yeah.
No,
that's cute.
no, he's too cute. It's like I mean, that said, I did shoot Mr. Koala's head off, right?
You should know.
So if I shot, oh really? You're gonna do that to me now? I was doing the right thing, Eric. This is a learning experience for you, young man. I was doing the right thing by everyone. I was following the rules.
Tough choices, to follow this.
Damn, that was brutal. That was a slap down. I was like, you shouldn't have done that. Boof. Oh,
That was too good.
right.
He's definitely my kid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no candy for you, Eric Martin.
It's okay. He's had enough Kinder eggs tonight to last a
When-
week.
When my parcel arrives, your father is going to deny you candy. And you will apologize. You'll say, I'm sorry, you can shoot any koalas you want, and then I will publish that on YouTube and get you in trouble with the Australian government. They'll be like,
No,
and yes, I am a bad man, Coin. I'm sorry.
No.
I hurt little Mr. Look at him. He looks so cute as well, and I shot his head off. I even broke
See,
his
you're
habitat.
gonna
I
have
broke
to
his
do-
habitat tree. Look at it. It's like bang.
What you're going to have to do now is make him into a lanyard bead and hang him off of the Unifox that you shot him with. So every time you shoot it, you're reminded that you killed a koala with that frame.
I'll do it. I think I might be able to. Pull that off. He survived enough for me to rebuild him. We can rebuild.
Well, at least
him.
just hang his head. He's got that little pedestal thing on the bottom. You can just put some cord around the bottom of his head. Yeah, and just
Like
hang his
that.
head.
Yeah, that would be just a sad reminder. I'm wondering if I can just. Oh God, no! I might have actually destroyed his neck muscles.
Yeah.
I don't think he's
Adam
got.
says, "What
I
a
don't
way
think
to
he's
make
got
me never
enough.
want to shoot my Unifox."
I'm not sure he's got enough connective tissue left to rebuild him. I thought we could rebuild him, but maybe I can't. I'll have a look. I'll try and rebuild him. We shall try and rebuild him. Yeah, I've definitely damaged his neck somehow.
Yeah.
Oh well, we'll work it out. We shall rebuild him. The koala will live again. It's brilliant. The childishness of it all. All right, man. We
Uh,
should wind this up for those lovely people. I know we could go for hours and hours. We have
yeah, we
previously
could.
gone for hours and
Yep.
hours.
Yep.
But we achieved what we set out to achieve, which was
Did.
mass destruction
We
on
did.
small, pointless plastic toys. You
Yep.
managed to seed your local area with non-biodegradable plastic shards.
Yep. Yep.
I managed to retrieve all my plastic shards because I'm using a catch bag. Um,
I don't think
and I
mine will be
managed to
retrievable.
shoot all 3 frames I brought out, 2 of which were brand new, 1 of which was completely brand new and weird for me.
Yeah.
So I shall be practicing more with this strange child's toy setup and
You did
seeing
good
what
with
we
it.
can. I actually quite enjoyed it. It wasn't too bad. I thought I'd
Oh,
hate it,
and one thing I'll
and
tell you, where's your
no,
Unifox, Eric? You probably done this, but if you'll notice, the Unifox has got grooves in it.
it has
I lay those tubes in those grooves and then clamp it down. Yep. See, there you go.
exactly what I
Perfect.
did. Yep,
Perfect.
absolutely. And you can actually see the tube when you put it in, and I lined it up
Yep.
with, like, to get them the same length. You've
Yep.
got the OTT groove, and I just push it down till it just passes the OTT groove and clamp it down, and then I know they're the same length each side, which was good. They slipped the first time I put them in, and I got
Yeah.
worried with that like noise it was making. So I really
Yeah, you got
cranked
to
it
really
down,
crank
and
them down.
now it doesn't move. I'm thinking if you loop it round the screw and come up and clamp it twice.
Yeah.
So just
That
put
would
an
definitely
extra
work.
inch on it. That would work
Yeah.
as well, and then I wouldn't have
Yeah.
to clamp it. So I'm just worried about clamping it too tight because it's only a plastic frame. If I
Yeah, but I
really
mean, you've
crank it
seen
down,
this
I'm worried
frame
it
of
might.
Eric's. He beat it to death with 4 kits, and it's not cracked or any really bad deformities at all. It's just like little pecks in it. They're tough. These Unifoxes are super tough.
Yeah. I'll
Super
give it a
tough.
go. I'll see.
Yep.
Anyway,
Yep.
laters, Hoggy. See you, man.
Hoggy, Chad, everybody who hung out. We appreciate y'all
Thanks.
stopping by to watch two idiots
Thanks for
shoot.
the thumbs up. Yeah. Well, two idiots and Eric.
Yep, 2 idiots and Eric. There you go.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yep.
It's always a pleasure, brother. Thank
Always,
you for your
man.
time
Always.
and the joy that you bring to everyone's lives. Thank you for
I don't know
joining us,
about all
Eric.
that.
It's been
Eric.
it's been an honor, young man, to be seen in the same live as you. You, sir, are a god amongst men. Big thumbs up to you. We shall do this again. Maybe we won't have to have your dad around next time. And then it'll be a fairer competition. You can whoop me and I won't feel bad, whereas your dad just whoops me all the time. It's like it's a bit pointless. It's like no point competing with him. So it's there, gentlemen.
Yep.
I shall see you all later. Thank you, everyone who joined. It's fabulous. Be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Sending lots of positivity from this part of the world up north to that northern hemisphere. And I shall speak to you all soon.
Monday there.
Yeah, it's Monday morning here, man. I live in your future. I see your future.
What if you're way in the past?
He's not.
What's
in
that?
the future. He said,
Yeah,
"What
I'm
if
in
he's
the
just
future.
way in the past?" I'm like, "No, he's in the future."
Nah. You're not in the
Andy,
past. You're
thanks for
right where you
listening
need to
in, though,
be,
brother.
man. Yeah,
Thanks for listening in. We appreciate
thanks for hanging out, Andy.
all of you.
That was good, man. Awesome.
Y'all take it easy. I'll catch y'all later.
Yeah.
Adam,
Peace.
thanks, man.
See you later.
Y'all take care.
Yeah, you too.